take my hand and walk through this world with me. And walk through this world with me.
Very happy.
So yeah, David's a neighbour of mine, as with some people in the front row there, or second row, and it's a great pleasure to be able to do the wedding for David and the lovely Jo, who we've got to know over the last year or so, and yeah, it's a great thrill to be able to do this wedding. So my name's Paul, and it's my privilege to welcome you all here this morning to witness David and Jo's lifetime commitment to one another through marriage. Now, before we get going, if your mobile phone is on, could you just put it on to silent or switch it off, just so we don't. We'll let the kookaburra do his thing, but. What a welcome, you know, there's nature welcoming us. Now, we're going to have a short, sharp, shiny ceremony today. So you won't be in the sun for that much longer, but the sun is beautiful anyway, so we're not so worried, are we? I'm duly authorised by law to solemnise marriages according to the law. Before the two of you are joined in marriage in my presence and in the presence of all these people here, these witnesses, I must remind you of the solemn and the binding nature of the relationship in which you are about to enter. Because marriage here to us in Australia by law is the union of two people to the exclusion of all others voluntarily entered into for life. Yeah. David, do you take Jo to be your wife? Do you promise to love, cherish, respect and honour her, standing by her in good times and in bad for the rest of your life together?
I do.
A while coming, but he got there. Jo will be quicker, won't you? Jo, do you take David to be your husband? Do you promise to love, cherish, respect and honour him, standing by him in good times and in bad for the rest of your life together? It's now time for you to make your public commitments to one another by way of your wedding vows. So, David, I'm going to ask you just to say what I say, just say it after me. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the persons here present
to witness that I, David John Hussey,
to witness that I, David John Hussey,
take you, Josephine Hoffman,
take you, Josephine Hoffman,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I promise to give you my love,
I promise to give you my love,
my loyalty
my loyalty
and my respect.
and my respect.
And I promise to love you and be your best friend always.
And I promise to love you and be your best friend always.
Now, Jo, it's your turn. I call upon the persons here present
I call upon the church
to witness that I, Josephine Hoffman,
to witness that I, Josephine Hoffman,
take you, David John Hussey,
take you, David John Hussey,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawful wedded husband.
I promise to give you my love,
I promise to give you
my loyalty
my loyalty
and my respect.
and my respect.
And I promise to love you and be your best friend always.
I promise to love you and be my best friend always.
Okay. A wedding ring is a treasured and valued possession. It is a circle that has no beginning and no end. It demonstrates a continuing bond and symbolises equality and an infinite commitment, both of which are the foundation stones of a loving and lasting marriage. So if we could have the first ring, so if you could give your dad Joe's rings. Take the box back. And we can do Joe's away. Take the ring. Right, now, David, as you place the rings on Joe's fingers, you say, Joe, with this ring I marry you.
Joe, with this ring, I marry you.
Right, so your dad's ring, and give that to Joe. That's the one. And as you place the ring on David's finger, you say, David, with this ring I marry you.
David, with this ring I marry you.
Push hard. I was going to say a bit of Vaseline, but I thought, no, I better not. As you, David and Joe, have promised before us to share your lives together and to love each other according to your vows, and you've exchanged rings, it is with great pleasure that I now declare you to be well and truly married. Dave, yes, you may kiss your bride. David and Joe, may you grow glorious in each other's arms. May laughter and warmth reign supreme in your home. May you live long. May you live well. All of us here today wish this for you from this day forward, don't we?
Yes, we do. Yes.
Yes, we do. So we will now sign some documents because they're not actually officially married until...
So you mean so we can
Right.
get out?
This is your last chance. Thank you. Okay, so we'll come over here. Got our two witnesses, and we'll sign the documents, and then they really will be married. So let's go over here. Of course, husband will pull out the chair for you. Right.
I've been under stress for this last 6 weeks or so. Everything.
Not yet. You're hurrying. Okay, so Gemma.
Hey?
You can do it. Get under your name.
Under.
This one. Hold pen. Everybody wants to give the pen back all the time. Yeah. David tried to steal it before, and now everybody wants to give it back. Hold on the pen. Oh. And let's show appreciation for the new couple. Now, you wouldn't be heard in your if it was that one. Or I would try again. Better. Okay, this is your last chance to get it right. It's got to be perfect. Hip, hip! Good one, well done. Now you can greet these two however you like. Oh, you can give one another a hug again if you like. Can we?
It's just it's not.
I can't wear these out already. Yeah, I suppose I've got lipstick on me.
Okay, so now you go and say hello to everyone. Start with this lovely couple down here, and then work your way along.
Well,
Give hugs and kisses and whatever else you got. Keep smiling.
thanks, Paul. Oh.
See how quickly it's done. Boom, boom, boom.
Kami ko ka rin magkada sa. Kamu na lagi sa kung sa mga apan-apan, apan-apan. Thank you.
Like what? Hey, do you want more hands? Okay. Hey, your head?
Officially husband and wife. In behalf of the couple, I would like to welcome you to celebrate their marriage. So they are so happy to have you here. David and Josephine Hasse. Please give them a round of applause. We have a dashing and very beautiful bride and groom. Please be in the center. Alright, so at this point, you can now take your seats, by the way. Thank you so much. So at this time, we'll proceed on the cutting cake together to provide for one another a display of affection and love between you two. So as you proceed to the cake, so as you cut the cake, remember that love, like the cake, is best when shared together.
Say, I love you then.
This will be your sweet beginning of your beautiful journey together, and just savor every moment of your shared journey. Just get the, here you go. Alright, so this is the feeding time. So they say, the bigger the cake, the bigger the love. Alright, so David will, oh, that's very small. Okay, face the audience. Alright.
Spoggy couldn't even get
So
fat on
David will
that.
start, then Auntie Jo will follow. Yay!
I'm sorry.
Until you can give the whole cake if you want. Oh, can you hear that? More, more, more. Louder, louder. Wow. Thank you. And now we'll proceed to the wine toast. So for the wine toast, we have requested Kay to lead the wine toasting. So as if you know, Kay was with Auntie Jo for almost 7 years. So Kay has become like a daughter and a family.
Hey everyone. I will just share seeing her through the difficult times and through the best times. And she's very set in her own ways, not really trying new things.
Just tell me she said in her own ways.
So she's quite happy just being at home and just looking after the house. I think where they met online, David and Tita Jo. And so I remember this one time they went out on a date. I remember that one. And I think it was in Elizabeth Shopping Center, wasn't it? Yeah, they had coffee. And then she came back home and then she told me, oh yeah, well, how did it go, Tita Jo, the date? Like, oh, it went well. I thought, and she said, and she told me like, I could live with this man. And I'm like, you're not. I could live with this man. And from that day, the rest is history. So, what I'm trying to say is, I hope that everyone here will be loved and to love better. With Tita Jo and David. Have a happy marriage, guys. We love you. Cheers.
Well, thank you so much, Kay, for your happiness. So at this time, Uncle Jo, as I've said, so I'm requesting Uncle Walter to please lead us in prayer. I'm requesting Uncle to please stand with him.
Shall we all stand and praise together? Wants to, especially for David and Joe, that have decided to band together as husband and wife.
invited both Anne and myself to attend this special occasion. I've known David, too many years that I can remember. I won't say how many years, but since I was about 16, I think. I think we met in Blossom Valley many years ago. Both are interested in Citizens Band radios. One thing I'll say for Joe, she's brought David out of his shell. But as long as I've known him, he's fairly reserved and fairly quiet and doesn't like to get out of his comfort zone. But since he's been with Joe, she's getting him in an aeroplane, flying all the way to the Philippines, and she's getting him on a ship's cruise. So she's getting him out and about. So I'll say congratulations to you both, Anne and myself, and I look forward to seeing you in the near future. Thank you, Alan.
Behavior, how she acts, how she carries herself. She was so different back then. And now
few thank yous we'd like to mention. A few people that have helped us dearly and all that. Once to Jason, my best man, who does not want to make speeches. We won't point the finger at anyone, will we, Jason? Okay, Gemma, Joe's matron of honour. Anne, thank you very much for arranging the rings and all that, and thank you for putting up with my baloney the other night. I actually rang Anne up there at 8:30 Wednesday night or something, Thursday night, and said, we've got a problem. Our rings are too big and too small, what can you do? We need them by Saturday. And she went into hysterics. She didn't know what to do. But we put her at rest and all that, so thank you very much for doing that for us, much appreciated. Musia. There, she's doing the last minute, we had photographers arranged and they pulled out, and we had to try and work out someone else to do photos and all that. Thank you very much for stepping in, much appreciated. Earl, thank you for singing out at the chapel. I was out collecting my washing one morning and I was racking my brain, who can we do for makeup and all that. And this lovely lady from New York, her name came into my mind. You know, suck up and see what we can do. And Lee finished up volunteering to help Joe with the makeup, and I think she's done an absolutely magnificent job. Thank you, Lee.